Welcome back to Retro Gamer 365, where we are gaming every day. Today we are talking about another amazing game. This is Mega Man X2, and I unfortunately don't have a current cart for it, so I'm showing Mega Man X Collection, which I cannot overstate how awesome this one is. Very good deal. I recommend you get it for the PS4. I suppose you can get another system too, but PS4 is better. But anyway, Mega Man X2 picks up right where Mega Man X left off. And if you haven't watched that, then go ahead and watch my other video about Mega Man X. Mega Man X2 it has the same storyline basically as the other Mega Man games are, except in this one you start finding out that Sigma is still alive, which, well, obviously he's going to be the bad guy. He's always the bad guy. He's the bad guy in every single Mega Man X game there is, I know. And so Sigma's still alive. You didn't kill him in the first one. You just blew up his body, but he's a robot, so he can download himself into a new one. That's the way it works. And so he does that. You know, Zero is dead from the previous game. The good news is that Zero is back alive in this game. That does not mean that he starts out alive. In fact, a large portion of this game is built upon finding Zero's body parts and bringing him back. And if you fail to do such, then you actually have to fight Zero as the second to last boss of the game, which I would not recommend doing that. Always save Zero. It's much easier. Now, if you're trying to get trophies, I understand doing that, but I wouldn't do it myself more than just a trophy. And so for the storyline, you have 8 new Mavericks here. And after that, you go and instead of fighting them in a linear fashion like you did in Mega Man X, you get to choose again and have a nice selection stage where you get to choose which one of the 8 you go to, but you don't have anything to indicate which teleporter goes to which one. So it's trial by error which way you go. I like that much better than having them in a set order throughout a stage. And so in this game, there is a major secret, and that is the addition of the Shoryuken. And if you're familiar with Street Fighter 2, that is Ken's special ability primarily. Obviously, Ryu can do it also, and so can Akuma, but this is the one that really is focused on Ken. And so it is the Dragon Punch, or Uppercut, if you're more familiar with English terms for them than the Japanese ones. And it is just like the Hadouken, except that it goes up at an angle to the right or the left, depending which way you're facing, and it will kill any boss with one hit, just like the Hadouken will. So very good, very easy to use. It actually has much more usability than the Hadouken does, because you can only use the Hadouken on the ground or on a platform, not while you're, going through the air, which is very helpful. And so with this game, you have another set of 4 suits of armor pieces that you can find to upgrade Mega Man X with. Very good thing to do, and it gives you lots of new abilities and get the new way to double shot weapons. When you get the upgrade for that, you get that air dash, which is a very useful and new step. And then you get the Giga Crush ability from your armor piece, and the Giga Crush is pretty useless for most of the game, but it is extremely valuable for one boss, which I won't mention which one it is, but it's his weakness, and so it's a good idea to use it on him and save it for him. Now, for the good things of this game went through and picked up on this, what some people would call issues with the first Mega Man X game, which most of them have to do with his ability to move around. And so he has the same abilities as in the first Mega Man X game. He can dash, he can jump, he can slide, he can climb up walls. Those are all good, but the ability to dash in the air once you find it makes everything happy. And so there's some bosses where you really want to have the air maneuverability, and that is very useful. Major upgrade being able to do that. And as far as his weapons, the double shot weapon is much better and charges faster than his big pink shot from the first game. And it's not pink. It's more an orange, and I like the orange better than pink. But it's a good game, or a good gun too. And so for anything else, his headpiece lets you find... supposedly let you find upgrades. There's only one place where I've seen it used in the game where it actually worked right, and that is when you get the armor piece to show you where a secret passage is to get a 1-up. That being said, the mapping function is very useful for it, so if nothing else, get it for that. But I always get it just because I want 100%, so I do that. And as far as bad things in this game, there aren't really any bad things in this game. The Mega Man X series is extremely well made for most games. It's not like the original Mega Man games, where there are some blaring issues with some of the bosses that just don't make any sense. But the bosses in Mega Man X series are very well thought through. The levels are well thought out. There's no really big, I have to platform jump through this stupid section where the things disappear and reappear, or I'm going to die thousands of times, like on original Mega Man. I hated that in the original Mega Man series. And they brought it back with Mega Man 10. Really bad choice, Capcom. But there's nothing like that. It's all built upon your skill and your ability. And so if you're not skilled, you're going to have issues with this game. If you develop the skills, you're not going to have any problem at all. That being said, if you have it for the PS4, there's a Rookie Hunter mode that makes it much easier. And that's what my kids play on. They can't play through it on a regular version. But I'd recommend playing through it on regular because it's not really that hard. And if you play on a harder version and challenge yourself, you will upgrade your skills and bring them to a whole new level. So with that, I would recommend that you go ahead and go play the game yourself. And if you have any questions, obviously watch the videos and go ahead and like this video and hit subscribe if you're not a subscriber already. And with that, keep gaming. Have a good day. Bye.